So I'm making some burgers for James, and I'm putting all the Scarborough fare in here. So they're going to be like Thanksgiving kind of flavored burger, but he doesn't like chicken or chickpeas really. He can stand like eating chicken broth, so I get the organic free-range chicken broth from. I prefer a different brand, but this is fine for now. Yesterday when I made the gravy, I accidentally used this. I didn't realize that I'd grabbed that. So anyway, it wasn't the free-range, but I'd meant to grab the free-range organic, but whatever. Instead of, like, usually I use chickpeas when I want a chicken sort of flavor. I don't know why, but it just works. But James doesn't really like chickpeas, so I'm using lentils in his, and I cooked the lentils in the organic free-range chicken broth, and I needed 2 containers of that for just over 1 kilogram of lentils, and they're just here cooking. And they're just about done in my slow cooker. And let's see, I put onion, celery. So I put 1 onion and 1 package of this celery. So there's the grammage, whatever. So that's how much of that. And then I put some parsley and some lemon zest there, and sage and rosemary and thyme. And rather than using breadcrumbs, which I make myself, and I think they're healthy anyway, I really, unless you're buying breadcrumbs from the store, like, don't buy breadcrumbs because they're just crap. Make them yourself. They're easy to make. Use the healthy bread and you'll have healthy breadcrumbs. If you're one of those people that doesn't believe, if you've been like reading things like Wheat Belly and stuff like that, and you don't believe you should have wheat, then this recipe might interest you. I'm using oats, which I've just ground into a flour. This is what I often put in my protein bars. So I've ground it up in the food processor. And there are oats that I prefer to use, but for these purposes, these oats work. So what I'll do is take the lentils once they're cooked and all the moisture from the broth has been absorbed into the lentils. I will be putting them in here and mixing it up and turning it into patties. I might add some, I was able to buy a lot of organic walnuts on the cheap in bulk. So I got them for, I can't remember what I paid, but it was so cheap, and it was less expensive than buying the non-organic. It was such a great sale. So I bought lots and they're in the freezer. And so I might stick some of those in there too for James, because then I think he'll like this burger.